Oh, welcome everybody, it's me, that one guy from home place at that one time, JGorm110, and welcome to day 132 of NHL 24 predicts the NHL season. Now, yesterday we only had 4 games played, and we got every single one of those games correctly, besides the Boston and Seattle game, which puts our full total prediction at 473 and 453. So we got 20 games ahead of that 500 mark, so let's hope that today we can keep it up. But without any further ado, we're going to go on ahead and get to our first game of the day down in Toronto between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So see you all in Toronto. Welcome to Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, where we got our first battle of the day between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Vegas Golden Knights. As we go down to center ice, you got a face-off between these two teams. We'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Vegas and Toronto, and both of these teams are tied at 3. So of course we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie as a one-timer gets saved by Samsonov. Face-off down inside the Maple Leaf zone, trying to see if they can get some action here, but the Knights are making sure they stay inside the zone. Riley banks it all the way down the Marner, gets around a couple of Knights, passes back to Broden, to Matthews, who does a backhander shot, and Hill makes the save. 7.5 minutes to go, face-off inside the Knights zone. Puck is dropped, one by Toronto. Brody gets poked, still has a shot, takes it, but Hill makes a glove save. Face off with 3 seconds to go inside the Knights zone. Puck dropped, one by Vegas, and we will be going to overtime. Welcome to overtime between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Vegas Golden Knights. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. He's got some speed, he's got room. Nylander takes a shot, rebound, and Tavares with the hat trick, goal, game winner! And with that, we're going to go on ahead and get to our next game down in Florida between the Buffalo Sabres and the Florida Panthers. So see you all in Florida. Welcome to Merritt Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida, where we got our next battle of the day between the Buffalo Sabres and the Florida Panthers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Florida and Buffalo as the Panthers have a 4-3 lead against the Sabres. So Buffalo's pulled their empty net, but it doesn't matter because Barkov scores it. And well, with that, that is it for this game. So we're going to move on to our next one down in Montreal between the Arizona Coyotes and the Montreal Canadiens. So see you all in Montreal. Welcome to Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, where we get our next battle of the day between the Arizona Coyotes and the Montreal Canadiens. As you go down to center ice, you got a face-off between these two teams. We'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds out between Montreal and Arizona as the Canadiens have a 3-1 lead against the Coyotes and looking for number 4 as Ingram makes a save. Face-off inside the Coyote zone, won by Arizona. Dursey, get it to Keller. Trying to do a cross-ice pass, but it doesn't work. But now a lot of intercepting is happening inside the neutral zone. Schmaltz goes in with the empty net for Arizona. Guile picks it up. Get it to Matheson. 5 seconds to go. Caulfield tries a pass that's intercepted by Schmaltz. And there's nothing there we could do. And that is it for this game. So with that, we're going to go to Philadelphia for our next one. Down in Tampa Bay. Down in Philadelphia. Between Tampa Bay and Philadelphia. So see you all in Philly. Welcome to Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And we got our next battle of the day between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Philadelphia Flyers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Tampa Bay and Philadelphia as the Lightning have a 5-2 lead against Philadelphia. And I'm saying this game is pretty much out of hand for Philadelphia here. So we're going to go on ahead and get to our next game down in Detroit between the Washington Capitals and the Detroit Red Wings. So see you all in Detroit. Welcome to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, where we got our next battle of the day between the Detroit Red Wings and the Washington Capitals. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Washington and Detroit, as both of these teams are tied at 2. So, of course, we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As Detroit's in control, loses it immediately as I say that. Ovechkin's in control. Dumps it into the zone. 15 seconds to go. A race for the puck. Wallman gets hit. A lot of puck battle in that corner. and Detroit's able to get away with it. Petrie in control, gives it down to Sprong, trying to find someone up and get it to Veleno. Goes into the zone, loses it, and we'll be going to overtime. Welcome to overtime between the Washington Capitals and the Detroit Red Wings. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Trying to get some offense going. They're going to push into the zone. Here they come. Ovechkin couldn't get the shot off. Kuznetsov gets it to Sadin. Kuznetsov, Ovechkin one-timer failed, but Kuznetsov gets it and scores. And with that, we're going to go on ahead and get to our next game down in Nashville between the Ottawa Senators and the Nashville Predators. So see you all in Nashville. Welcome to Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, where we got our next battle of the day between the Ottawa Senators and the Nashville Predators. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Ottawa and Nashville as the Predators just finished a power play, but they are down 3-0 against the Ottawa Senators. And I think this game is out of hand for Nashville, so we're going to go ahead and get to our next game down in Winnipeg between the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets. So see you on Winnipeg. Welcome to Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, where we got our next battle of the day between the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. As we go down to center ice to get a face... As we get down to the face-off, we'll see you all in the final seconds. What the fuck happened there? Here we are with 15 seconds left between St. Louis and Winnipeg as the Jets have a 6-4 lead against the Blues. And with the time we're at, I think this game is pretty much out of hand for the Blues here. So we're going to go ahead and get to our next game down in Minnesota between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Minnesota Wild. So see you all in St. Paul. Welcome to Exo Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, where we got our next battle of the day between the Minnesota Wild and the Carolina Hurricanes. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Minnesota and Carolina as the Wild have a 3-2 lead against the Hurricanes. But let's see if Carolina can tie this game up as Svechnikov goes in, trying to pass it. Svechnikov trying to juke him out, but it doesn't work. Zuccarello being pressured by a bunch of Hurricanes, but still in control. Get it to Rossi, who shoots, but he misses the net. Burns has it. Less than 10 seconds to go in regulation. Hurricanes have one last shot to go, and the puck is stolen. It's out of the zone, and there's too much time taken away from them, and the Wild win this game. So with that, we're going to go on ahead and get to our next one down in Calgary between the Los Angeles Kings and the Calgary Flames. So see you all in Calgary. Welcome to Scotiabank Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta, where we got our next battle of the day between the Los Angeles Kings and the Calgary Flames. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Calgary and Los Angeles as the Flames have a 4-0 lead against the Kings. And this game is out of hand for Los Angeles here. So we're going to go on ahead and get to our next game down in Colorado between the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. So we'll see you all in Denver. Welcome to Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, where we got our next battle of the day between the Colorado Avalanche and the Dallas Stars. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Dallas and Colorado as the Stars have a 7-2 lead against the Avalanche, and this game is out of hand for Colorado here. So we're going to go on ahead and get to our next game down in Vancouver between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Vancouver Canucks. So see you all in Vancouver. Welcome to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, where we got our next battle of the day between the Vancouver Canucks and the Pittsburgh Penguins. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Vancouver and Pittsburgh as the Canucks have a 4-2 lead, and they're looking for number 5 here. And Bluger trying to pass it. He does a backhand shot, and Jari somehow makes a save. Face-off inside the Penguin zone, won by Pittsburgh, but Vancouver's making sure that stays in the zone, and Skutzel loses it to Pedersen, but brings it around behind the net, and the Ting now has it for 10 seconds. Rust goes into the zone. Empty net for Pittsburgh. Rust tries to do something fancy, and it costs him the puck, and the Canucks will just hold on to it, and this game is over. And so with that, we're going to go on ahead and get to our final game of the day down in San Jose between the New Jersey Devils and the San Jose Sharks. So see you all in San Jose. Welcome to SAP Center at San Jose in San Jose, California, where we got our final battle of the day between the San Jose Sharks and the New Jersey Devils. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between New Jersey and San Jose as the Devils have a 5-1 lead against the Sharks. And I feel like this is out of hand for San Jose here. So that is it for today. Check back in tomorrow to see these predictions are right. And with that, it is me, that one guy for home place at that one time, Jaguar 110. And I will see all of you tomorrow.